Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਕਿਵ ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਹੋਈਐ ਕਿਵ ਕੂੜੈ ਟੁੱਟੈ ਭਾਲ ਹੁਕਮ ਰਜ਼ਾਈ ਚਲਨਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਨਾਲ। Between us and Waheguru there is a wall, and that wall is made out of ego, made out of lies. Kood di paal jinu kende si. That is what is stopping us meeting Waheguru, having his darshan. Maharaj says, Kiv sachiara hui hai, kiv kooda tutte paal. How can we break this wall? Because this is the only wall which is stopping us to meet Waheguru. Otherwise, once this wall is broken through Naam, Gurmil Jita, Har Har Kita, Tuti Pita, Paramgada. When with Waheguruji's Kirpa, with Waheguruji's grace, we break this wall through Naam, Naam de Dwara, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦੀਵਾਰ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਏਗੀ, then nobody else can stop us going to the dar of Waheguru. ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਦਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੋਕ ਸਕਦਾ. There's only, and this wall we have created on our own, because this wall is of our thoughts. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਹਾਂ. Otherwise there is nobody who can stop us, because we focus on Kal, we focus on Doots, we focus in these worldly thoughts. Because this is a game, Guru Pyareo. Inside us, Maharaj has given us an options. Where should we focus? Assi dhyan kithe rakhna hai? Now, if we are focusing on ego, if we are focusing on our thoughts, apne vicharan de vich hi apan ulje rahe, then that's a diwar, that's a wall. Maharaj kende hai, Satguru kolo naam lalla, Satgur Sikh ko naam tan de, Gur ka Sikh vad bhagi hai. ਤੇ ਨਾਮ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਰ, ਧਿਆਨ ਆਪਣਾ, put your mind in the voice of Waheguru, and then you can break this wall forever and nobody can stop you going to the dar. ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾਮ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, when we start listening to the voice of Waheguru, then nobody can stop, because naam is like a vehicle. It's like a vehicle which will take us to our destination. Slok thak na hoti tinho dar je hovo suparsan. Malik will be happy. Waheguruji will be happy when we connect our mind with the Naam. Then he's pleased. When we sing praises of Waheguru, he is pleased. And then nobody can stop you. Then your ego goes away. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਭਗਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, then we start seeing ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ everywhere. ਫਿਰ ਹਉਮੈ ਦੀ ਦੀਵਾਰ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. Then nobody can stop you. Maharaj himself will take you to his house, which is your house also. ਜੋ ਜਨ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਰੇ, ਨਾਨਕ ਸੇ ਧਨ ਧਨ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ blessed are those who are pleased, who have pleased Waheguru by singing his praises. ਤੇ ਮਾਰਗ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ? ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਬਣਾ ਲਿਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਧਨ ਨੇ, they are the blessed ones who become Waheguru ji's own. Waheguru ji is in everybody. ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. But we don't experience Waheguru because our mind is connected with this world, with these worldly thoughts. ਫੁਰਨੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਦੇ. ਰੋਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, then again these thoughts comes. That's why Maharaj in Gurbani says, दिन राती आराधो प्यार, निमक ना कीजिए टीला. कहते day and night chant, day and night remember him, not even for single instance forget about him. And then he will make you his own. His own. मेरा ही है बच्चा. Because he has forgotten everything else, all this world, but he has not forgotten me. मैनू नहीं भुलिया. That's why we do अरदास. विसर नाही दातार, अपना नाम देहो, गुण गावा दिन रात, नानक चाहो. In the day and night, I should not forget you. Pauri Thatha Manua Thahe Nahi. And then that kind of person from the letter Thatha, with the letter Thatha, Maharaj is saying, Ke Thatha Manua Thahe Nahi. Can they, that kind of a person, that kind of a mind will not make or will not break anybody's heart. कहते हो किसी का दिल नहीं दुखाएगा. The one who is in love with Waheguru, because he knows, she knows, kat mein har jiyo base, that everybody has Waheguru ji in them. Then how can we break anybody's heart? Because if we break anybody's heart, then we are breaking Waheguru ji's heart. This is an expression, obviously. Nobody can break Waheguru ji's heart. Meaning we don't want to upset anybody. We don't want to do nindya chigli of anybody. We don't want to do gossiping and slandering of anybody. We don't have to hate anybody. We have to just love everybody, because Waheguru ji is in everybody. So we will not break anybody's heart. We will not say bad things or bad words to anybody. This the dil nahi todange aapa. Manua thatha manua thahe nahi. Kise da hath this the dil nahi todange. Jo sagal tyag ikke laptahi. But that's they're very rare ones. Very rare ones are those who will not break anybody's heart. The only ones who will not break anybody's heart, who have actually left these worldly things, these worldly relations. सारे रिलेशन छाड़ते, माया नु छाड़ता, जो सगल त्याग एक लपटा है, and they have totally only thing in their mind is Waheguru, nothing else. जिन्हों आपा कहने ना आपा घुट के जफा पा लिया. We have hugged Waheguru ji so tightly that we don't want anything else, anything anymore. Only love for Waheguru ji is there. क्योंकि मालक मिल गया तो सब कुछ मिल गया. Because we got Waheguru, we got everything. We don't need anything else. And those kind of people who have merged in Waheguru, they will not break anybody's heart. And this is a journey, Guru Pyare. Darshan is not merging. We might have darshan of Waheguru, but we have not merged in Waheguru. Till the time we have not merged in Waheguru, लिपट ही नहीं गए, उधर एक मिक हो गए जिन्हों कहते. We become one with Waheguru. And then you will not break anybody's heart. Otherwise, these 5 doots are very active. ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ 5 ਚੋਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ, 5 ਚੋਰ ਚਿਤਵੇ ਵਿਕਾਰਾ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਕਾ ਇਹ ਪਸਾਰਾ. Their game is that they want to put bad things about others in your head. Oh, ਇਹ ਤੇ ਏਦਾਂ ਵੈ, ਇਹ ਤੇ ਏਦਾਂ ਵੈ. When you will see a person, physical body, all these bad thoughts will start coming in your mind. ਮਾੜੇ ਮਾੜੇ ਭੈੜੇ ਚੰਦਰੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਚ ਆਣੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ. These thoughts will come. Oh, this person said this to me, this person said that to me. Because we are still stuck in Maya. We have to come out. We have to make our mind out of the Maya. We have to stop judging people. Thehek Maya sang muhe. And if we will not come out of this Maya, then khapange appa, khap jange. Because only thing which will be there in our mind will be these worldly things. So we will have to come back again and again, and we'll be tired of this Maya. So much tired. You know, sometimes there is an expression we say, yaar main aaj maran joga ho gaya. I'm so tired, as if I am dead. That's why Maya consumes all your energy. Jehdi Maya hai na, to addi sari energy consume kar lendi. See a baby. You'll see little babies, they have, you know, especially when they are toddlers and all, they have so much energy. You know what is the reason for that? Because they don't have many thoughts. They have only one track mind. They have to rush to one thing, one toy. They have to grab something, and that's the only thought which is going on in their mind. But the more we grow up, these thoughts keep on taking our energy. We get tired, as if we are dead. Maran joga ho gaya main te, anna thak gaya main. Thehek Maya sang muhe. And I'm tired of this Maya. So much preoccupied with all these thoughts. Because of these thoughts, it has taken all my energy. Uwa ka kushal na kathu hue. They will never find happiness inside them. Because the mind is only busy in these thoughts. Mind is only looking at the doots. Mind, you know, there are 2 things. We have a lecture when we did a Japji Sahib's part. Surt, Mat, Man, Buddh. It depends where our mind is pointing. Whether our mind is conscious, it's a conscious mind, it's an unconscious mind, or it is subconscious mind. That's why when we sleep and when we go in a deep sleep, you know, when we go in sun, what happens? There are no thoughts, deep sleep. And when we wake up from the deep sleep, we have a lot of energy. Why? Because the cleansing has happened there. There is a cleansing which is happening there. Mind is getting clean. You have a lot of energy. It's basically recharging your batteries. You know, whole day, if you drive an EV car, right, your battery will be discharged, or your phone, you use your cell phone, your battery will be discharged. You have to recharge your batteries. There is a way to recharge. Otherwise, you'll be always discharged. People who have thoughts, they will have all sorts of diseases. They will have blood pressure. They will have insomnia. They will have a stress. Everything. All the bimariyan, all the diseases will come. And they will never find a happiness anywhere because they have too many thoughts. But there is a way to recharge your batteries. Trika haga. Thand pari santa sang basya. And if you will come in Sachi Sangat, if you will jump now, if you will listen to the Kirtan, if you will fall in love with the Gurbani, गुरबाणी इन्नी मिठी लगे कुछ याद ही ना आवे, और मालक इन्ने मिठे लगन जी करे भी मैं मालक नू याद करता रहूं, मैं मालक नू ही प्यार करता रहूं. Only thought in the mind is that I have to love Waheguru. That's it. Nothing else. I don't care about anything else. Can they then your mind is soothed? It is cooled. How? Because this Maya, especially this Tamogun, it makes so much garmi, so much warmth, not warmth exactly, so much fire. It burns our body inside. मन नू साड़दी है. ते नाम की करदा है? Naam will bring that thand in Sachi Sangat. In Sachi Sangat, it will bring the coolness. Thand pari santa sang basya. And they, if we will always be living with the Sachi Sangat. Amrit naam kahan ji rasya. And this is where you will receive the Amrit naam. Sachi Sangat de vich, you will receive the Amrit naam. And your mind will fall in love with Waheguru. Ras aayega, Amrit ras aayega. You will taste the Amrit ras. Your mind will be sweet. Your tongue will be sweet. You will enjoy. Ananda di avastha de vich chale jaoge. Because of that Amrit ras. Thakur apne so jan paya Nanak uwa ka man seet laya. This is the progress. You will start, your mind will become so close to Waheguru. Your mind will become very humble. Your mind will become in peace. And when your mind will become peace, then Sahaj de vich hi Malak milde. Then you will have darshan of Waheguru. Roj de roj. Because you will be so much addicted with the naam that you will not need anything else. Kende ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ, then my mind, here ਉਆ ka man, my mind will become so cooled, so beautiful, so much in peace, so much happiness. Seetlaya, seet is seetal, ठंडा हो गया मन, गर्मैश खत्म हो गई, गर्मी खत्म हो गई. Calm went away, Krodh went away, Lobh went away, Moh went away, Hankar went away, the ego went away. That the wall is broken now. Now I can directly see Waheguru. Mind is so happy, so much in bliss at that time. Slok Dandot Bandhan Anik Bar Sarab Kala Samarath Dolan te rakho Prabhu Nanak dekar hath. This is the ardas which we all should do all the time. Kende Dandot Bandhan Anik Bar. One thing is bowing your head in front of the Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj all the time. Another thing is that your mind has become so humbled with the naam coming in the Sachi Sangat, that mind is always bending in front of Gurbani Guru, in front of Atam Ram, in front of the Jyot of Waheguru all the time. Whenever I listen to this Shabad, this book, this character comes in my mind. And this guy in 70s, when he first started coming out of his body, he didn't knew. He didn't had a guru, or he didn't had anybody to guide him. And he was just going out, and he was going outside his body, going to the ceiling, going here and there, sometimes in another room. And slowly he mastered it. He started going to the galaxies and all. After that, he became bored. He was like, what is this? What I'm doing? I'm just traveling without a ticket all over the world. If I want to go to this country, I can go. Another country, I can go. Because he was going, but he was in first and second sun. He didn't knew anything about Naam. Then Vaheguruji did a kripa on him. He was like, there is something else. He went into the tunnel, and there was lot of sounds and the music was being played there, basically the Anachavat. He followed that sound, and the more he followed that sound, his Sukham body, as in his mind, the more he followed that sound, after coming out of his body, he went into a place where he said automatically I bowed there. His Sukham body, his mind, subtle mind, it automatically bowed. Dandot Bandhan Anikbar. And he says in that book, he says something there that I couldn't stop myself. And he saw, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ ਸਵਾਰੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ, if you have gone to the Amrit Vela in Darbar Sahib Amritsar, ਸਵੇਰੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਉਹ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸਵਾਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਚ ਕੀ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ, I don't know, they bring with the canopies, and they bring Guru Granth Sahib Ji in the morning from Akal Takht Sahib to Harmandir Sahib with the canopies, and then there is a drum playing, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ nagada, and then there is a tour which is being played. He experienced the same thing. He said first there was a big naad type of a sound which was being played, and then he saw the jot of Waheguru was coming after that, and automatically he bowed there. He said then he found that that is the place he should be visiting. That place was so amazing that he kept on bowing there. He said he couldn't stop himself. There was something there. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਾ, when we read Gurbani, when we listen to the Kirtan, and when we so much into the Gurbani, we become so much humble automatically. It's not something we show to others. ਸਾਡਾ ਜੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਨੱਕ ਰਗੜੀ ਜਾਈਏ. We keep on bowing. So much kirpa, so much grace of Waheguru. He has given us so many things. ਜਿੰਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੱਥਾ ਟੇਕਾਂਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ. Slok Dandot Bandhan Anik Bar Sarab Kala Samrat. That Waheguru Ji is a Sarab Kala Samrat. That Satguru Ji inside is Sarab Kala. Lot of avatars came in this world, but the Satguru Nanak, when he came, he was Sarab Kala Samrat. He was Satguru. The Satguru Ji inside us, the Jot inside us, is also Sarab Kala Samrat. But we are trying to find these gurus and Satgurujis outside. Guru Nanak Dev Ji told us, look inside. Andar labbo annu. Kehte wo nirankar hai. It doesn't have a nakar. Ik oankar, Sat Nam, Karta Purakh. He's the one who has created the whole world. Whole universe. And to recognize him, you have to recognize his voice, sound. Omkar. Through his voice, through his name, he created the whole world. Kita pasao eko kwao tiste hoye lakh bariyao. And his sound, his name is resonating everywhere. Jeta kita teta nao vin name nahi kocha. There is no place without his name. But you experience that when you go to the Tiji Sun, third Sun. And from the third Sun, that sound, that naad will take you to the Chauthi Sun. Fourth Sun. That was the four Suns which Guru Nanak Dev Ji described. Dandot Bandhan Anek Bar Sarab Kala Samrath. Kende, now next line is an ardas, benti. Very important that we should do this ardas. Dolan te rakho Prabhu. My mind should not wander. Because if our mind will wander in thoughts and all, then we cannot meet him. Then we cannot do his darshan. We cannot fall in love with him. Because why mind is wandering? Mind is wandering because mind is looking for happiness from the worldly things. Duniya diyan cheezain zyada pyari. Dolan te rakho Prabhu. Ardas all the time. Ke hamara hi manu rakh le. Dolan te rakho Prabhu. Nanak dekar hath. Body, dadda, dera, e nahi. Jai Dera Te Jaan. Through the letter Dada, this is not your house. This body is not your house. This world is not your house. ਇਹ ਮਨ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. This is just a clay, just a dust. It's a dye where we are living inside. This is not our real house. That's why the real happiness is in the house which is not visible with these physical eyes. You have to leave this body to find that house. But whenever you leave this body, you have to leave through the Naam, with the Naam. Make Naam as your vehicle. Otherwise, you will be wandering here and there. Just like I was giving an example of that person, Robert Monroe. He went here and there, here and there. He wasted so much time. But then finally, he found the place where he would have gone through the Shabad. But we are so lucky that we have Gurbani Guru, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, to guide us step by step. What should we do? Moya jit kar jaiye, tit jeev teya mar mar. Kende mar ke jithe jana na, usi jinde ji aapa ja sakte. The place where we have to go, where we go after dying, we can go while we are alive. That's our real house. Thir kar baiso harjan pyare, Satgur tumre kaashwari. Nij kar mahal pavo sukh sehje, bohar na hoego fera. That is nij kar. Dadda dera e nahi. This is not our house. Jai dera teh jaan. Can they find, search that house? Go to that house. That is also in this physical body, but that is in our Sukham body. Now, if our mind will start entering our subtle body, Sukham body, where the Naam is there, where everything is there, Sukham Murat Naam Niranjan Kaya Ka Akar, that body it will enter. Jo Barmande Soi Pinde Jo Khoje So Pai. Dadda Dera E Nahi Jai Dera Te Jaan. Can they find that place? Uha Dera Ka Sanjamo Gur Ka Shabad Pachan. And then you can find that place, but you should have Sanjam. Through the Shabad, when your mind will go in Sahaj, this is the biggest mistake people do. People who hear the Shabad also, sometimes they are hearing that Shabad in this physical body, and the mind is still wandering, and they try to listen to that Shabad, the man tekda nahi. As piche Guru Pehre pehla, see Maharaj says, Gur ka Shabad pachan. Can they through Guru's Shabad? Because this path is of Gyan and Dhyan. Gurbani Guru ko puch ke karna hai aapa. Pehla aapa akhri naam nahi japna. First we have to chant Waheguru. When mind is stable, static, steady, then when mind has gone in Sahaj, then we have to listen to the Sahaj Tun. Then we have to listen to the voice of Waheguru. That Anhad Bani, Anhad Shabad. Kende o pishano. When you will listen to that Sahaj Tun, then you will go to that dera. Lekin Mannagar ajay Sahaj nahi gaya. And some people, what they do? They keep on chanting, keep on chanting, keep on chanting. They don't go Antargat. They don't listen to the Shabad. O Shabad nu sunde hi nahi. Antargat jande hi nahi. Some people, they try to go to Antargat very fast. This is a marg of Sahaj. Slowly, slowly, peacefully. Aram. Uha dera ka sanjamo. Gur ka Shabad pachan. Recognize that Shabad. Recognize that technique. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye, pao. Pyar de naal sara kuch hona hai. With love. Iya dera ko sram kar kal hai. Can they, in this world, if we are making a house there, we do so much mehnat, so much hard work that we should have our own house. And we know that we are going to be living in this house temporarily. 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80, 90, 100, 110. How much time we are going to spend? The physical house which we make in this world. But we do so much mehnat, so much hard work we do to find that, to make that house. But this house, nothing from this house, this physical house, this physical body, this physical house made out of bricks and cement and wood and all, nothing is going to go with us. Jaka tasu, jaka tasu nahi sang chale. Not even a little bit, not even small things can go with us. ਉੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿੰਨਾ time ਲਾਤਾ. You have wasted so much effort, so much time in that. उआ डेरा की सो मित जाने जाको दृष्ट पूरन भगवान है. कहते but you have forgotten the value of the real house, that thirkar, that nijkar, where Waheguru ji is sitting there, which is your house, which is mind's real house. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸਲੀ ਘਰ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ, some people say, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਬਾਹਰ ਦਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ. You're not doing your own house work, but you're doing other people's work. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਘਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਣਾ ਲਈਏ, we should build our house for our kids, for our family, for our relatives, for our parents, for our wife. ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ. People say, well, people are very selfish. No, they are not selfish. If people know what is selfish is, then they will work for their own house. Dasam Dwar, ਜਿਹੜਾ 9 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੈ, which is above these eyebrows. No other ਠਾਕੇ ਧਾਵਤ ਰਹਾਏ, 10ਵਾਂ ਨਿਜ ਕਰ ਵਾਸਾ ਪਾਏ. But we keep on wandering, working so hard for this physical house. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਆ ਡੇਰਾ ਕੀ ਸੋ ਮਿਤ ਜਾਣੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ only person who will know that the value of the real house, who knows the real value of that house, ਜਿਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ experience ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਣਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ, when you go there once, when with Waheguru ji's kirpa, with the grace of Waheguru ji, you see that house once, you see the jot of Waheguru once, then you know, I want to go there all the time, because that is my real house. I felt so much peace, so much bliss there in that house. This is temporary. Today you will like this city, this town, this country. Tomorrow you will like some other house. You'll say, oh, I want to have another house. But that house, you are satisfied, you're content. ਹੋਰ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਣਾ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ. Maybe a small house here, a big house, it does not matter. My real house is that house which is a house of Waheguru. Jaako drisht puran ਭਗਵਾਨੇ. When the kirpa happens, when the grace happens, then ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਦ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟੀ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ, ਨਦਰ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੀ. When his drishti, when his glance is there on us, divine glance is on us, that kirpa is there, grace is there, then only we will understand this. Dera nechal sach ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗ ਪਾਇਆ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ that dera, we can go to that house with the kirpa, in the sachi sangat. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੱਚ ਦਾ ਡੇਰਾ, ਸੱਚ as in ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਆਦ ਸੱਚ, ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸੱਚ, ਹੈਪੀ ਸੱਚ, ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ, ਡੇਰਾ ਨੇਚਲ ਸੱਚ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ that dera, that house, it doesn't move, it's steady, it's not wandering. Earthquake cannot break that house, fire cannot break that house. You don't need an insurance, home insurance for that. It's already always insured. Oh, nature, it's not wandering. Nothing is going to happen that. Nobody can break that house. That's Sachkhand. Sadh Sang Paya. But you can only go there if you do Sachi Sangat, the Sangat of saints. Sadh Sang Paya. Nanak te jan ne dolaya. But your mind also should be steady to go there. If your mind is wandering, everybody's mind actually in the night tries to go to that house. Everybody's. Does not matter whether you're a Hindu, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Sikh, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Jain, Buddhist, everybody's house. Does not matter what is the color of your skin. When we sleep, our mind tries to go there. But because we have so many thoughts, sometimes we go on the left hand side, sometimes we go on the right hand side, but we never go straight directly inside the house because we have forgotten the path. We have forgotten the rasta. You know, if somebody has an Alzheimer disease, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਲਣ ਦੀ ਹੋਏ ਨਾ ਬਿਮਾਰੀ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੁਢਾਪੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, some old people will have Alzheimer disease. They will forget where is the house. They'll be in front of their house, but they will not be able to recognize the house. Same thing has happened to us. It is there within us, that house, but we are not able to recognize. But Maharaj says, but if you will do Sachi Sangat, and if you will listen to Gurbani, you will find that house. But your mind has to be steady. Mind has to be nature. Mind should not be wandering. Man idhar udhar maya ch bhadakda reha. If mind will wander here and there, then mind cannot reach there. ਇਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਖਿਲਾਣਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੈ ਖਲੋ ਜਾਏ ਮਨ ਸਾਡਾ our mind should be steady, should stand still. If our mind will be still, mind will be in the nature avastha, nirvichar avastha, without any thoughts, then we will find that house through the naam, through the shabad. Aao ji, koshish kariye. Wah, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Aao ji. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Guru pyaro seva kar lo. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru,
Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru। अंतर्गत सिमरन वाहिगुरु जी। मनी बोले मनी सुने। वाहिगुरु जी हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखे बिख खाई, माया मोह परम भय फूले, सुत दारा सियो प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरणाई। बोल चुक दी कि